this. Just get in the middle of you two, as I always do. You guys telling secrets behind my back, nothing new there. Okay, starring Spencer, Olivia, and me, Layla. I don't like her too much. Sam loves tater tots, love broccoli, and mac and cheese. And I think those are like the only foods here.
What is your goal here? Do you want to kill me? Or
you think that's gonna work on a shot?
It could if I.
You think just?
I mean, people are talking about it now, but I kind of like the idea of Layla and Jordan together.
I know.
That's so gross to me.
Question: Team Olivia or Team Layla?
Sweet Jesus. Team not.
Be careful
women
what you
against
say
each
next.
other.
Oh, he's stealing my line. I think I need sarcasm though. It is sarcasm. Yeah. Biggest pet peeve. Your mom.
That's true. You're just the bully.
I think
like
either you or me.
I feel like Greta's
I feel like Greta. That's like really
And Caesar
rude
salad.
Really true. Pause. No, rewind. No, fine, because I would not do this. What I'm doing now.
Wait, who do you guys think is endgame?
Like, relax.
Are you serious? It's like I get stupid answers for they're too like prolific, and I just goddamn. I'm always eating the fig bar.
Cashews.
Your cashews? I thought you were gonna say peanut butter. You used to get peanut butter on top.
My favorite. Give me a
She didn't tell any of us. We just found out with the world.
I told her. Yeah, you just
Cool.
You were.
She didn't tell me. Because I asked you on Instagram.
Probably Brent Fayez.
Give me your like top 3 right now. Doesn't have to be of all time. Just like
Like Brent Fayez a lot, and then Jasmine Sullivan. She's not new, but
you guys been your music recs from Sam and Daniel. TikTok or Instagram?
Because it's Greta and Michael, or because it's
Probably because it's Greta.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Something
I
about
feel
that. Because you and Michael have such a like older sister.
TikTok. Yeah, we know Daniel's answer. If you could go anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go?
Costa Rica.
Ooh, Costa Rica's super nice.
I would go back to South Africa.
Okay, you want to hear the most embarrassing scene I filmed with Sam?
I would love to.
So, no, it's just me.
who?
It's
For
for me.
me?
It's for me. It's for me.
Okay.
So we
Film it.
Who would last longer on a desert island of the 3 of us?
Me.
Not me. None of which are on a desert
I
island.
am plant-based, which he's not vegan anymore.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
are
let's debunk
plant-based.
this.
So fun.
What's your favorite part about playing Olivia?
She's so
I've-
funny.
Oh,
That's a great question.
that's a great question.
Every
So
time
to
Sam
not
says
answer
great,
your
every time
question,
Sam says it's a great question, she's not gonna answer the
It's-
question. That means she's not gonna answer the
I
question.
hate that you're right. I just get really awkward during interviews.
Yeah.
And-
Plant-based typically refers to one who eats a diet based primarily on plant foods with a limited. I'm pretty crafty.
Says who?
Don't you like not even want to go camping?
He's literally.
We've talked
Are
about
you
a cast
joking?
camping
This
trip and you said
scary
no.
cat?
You're scared of literally everything.
The wind would knock a leaf, would like blow a leaf in front of you, and you'd scream and run in the other direction.
I mean, I would investigate.
And for that reason, my friend, you would not.
animals that I'm scared of aren't really on deserts.
I am.
Very, yeah.
I was like, do you
Yeah.
want to talk about something?
Like sometimes you eat things
No.
that smell like they taste.
But I feel like your taste
Like
and
your
smell are
senses
technically
would-
connected.
Well, you can't lose one without the other. So
Okay, would you rather not smell and taste or be
So
colorblind?
good. Welcome to my TED Talk.
And on that note, do you guys want to say anything else?
Thank you very much for watching the show.
Yes.
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate it. And thank you for being so invested in this love triangle.
Anything you want to say in your defense?
The contrast with like me and Mike, like we played twins on the show, and it just happened that like I don't know, he genuinely feels like the brother that I've never had.
And you look like siblings. You look like.
And we look like
Yeah.
siblings a little bit.
I
which
will
feel like
say
never
after
happens.
we did the first time.
Actually, the writers just didn't give him a chance to formulate his thoughts.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you guys.
We also filmed a podcast on Daniel's YouTube, or we filmed a video, but it's kind of like in podcast form. I'll leave the link. Daniel, shout out your channel to the people. What's it called?
Wait, the what?
What's the name of your channel? Does it have a name?
I think it's just Daniel Ezra. No,
But it's
That was
called
the
The
Hangout.
Hangout.
but the channel is just Daniel Ezra. It's
Daniel
just
Ezra.
Daniel Ezra.
How do people find it? They just type in Daniel Ezra the Hangout?
I think so. Yeah.
You're terrible at this.
I just make the videos and put them up. I don't really know how to.
Smash that like button. Subscribe to Daniel's channel.
I love being awkward with you guys.
Just stop recording.
I
Nervous
was
then it's
so
so
nervous.
weird.
Oh, for the Also, the Vegas kiss, which I'll never forgive NK for.
We need to, like,
She
post
wrote in that
the-
script,
yeah,
it's
I
the most
remember.
epic, perfect, blah,
The
blah, blah. And I was
stage
like,
directions.
don't do
Like
that.
no pressure.
Yeah. Epic kiss. It's passionate, fire, all the things. And I was like,
I mean, you guys
this-
nailed it. It did look very good episode.
And we had like the single tears going on. It was so dramatic.
Oh,
so excited.
wait, let me make sure
Nervous.
this episode isn't out.
What are you gonna?
For the week, and all I had packed was like eccentric, like indie grunge Olivia clothes. So they're like, we'd love for you to read for this like Beverly Hills popular, like
Oh,
cool,
no.
sexy girl.
So
and
you're
I
like
was
shopping.
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
Leila.
Mhm.
And then they changed it when they cast me because initially she was supposed to be more of like a Kardashian type,
like Persian,
Yeah.
I
Persian
think. Yeah.
background,
Yeah.
and they changed it when they cast me. So
Well, there you
debunked
go.
that one.
What was the
everybody.
last name again?
Faisal, I
Faisal.
think.
Layla Faisal.
Yeah.
Rumor has it
Rumor has
she
it,
had
yeah.
dinner with the Obamas last year.
I will never forget that monologue.
Or when she's more softer. Like, what's the most fun to play?
I mean, the savageness of. I mean, I don't know. That's a very aggressive word, but
I think you're
I do-
savage. You've had savage moments.
yes,
Yes.
yes, I have had savage moments.
Perfect.
But no, I like when she stands up for herself because I feel like the first season was a lot of the sweetness, and now I think she's coming more into herself. She's
Mhm.
putting up less with people's bullshit, not to name any names. So yeah, I did in fact have to go get some new clothes. And then yeah, I like changed in the bathroom, went back in to read for Layla.
Back
She was playing
for-
hardball.
I did, and I went back for the network test.
Yes.
Which is where
Yeah, I remember you reappeared.
I know. You're like, oh,
was like,
you're
oh, she's
back.
Great. I'm like feeling great, and I'm like, oh, amazing. What was your question? Why did
How'd it get to-
how did-
yeah.
I think at the end of that initial day, because I'm like, yeah, they flew me out. Like that's a good sign. And I just see Samantha walk by me, and I literally was like, not a chance in hell. Like I just like instantly. Also because we talked about this, we had a very different approach to the character. So I went.
Olivia.
Yes. So
Okay.
to like wardrobe wise, I went a little more like indie. Like I had like space buns, and I was a little
Yeah,
bit
you
more
look
like
so
eccentric.
cute. Yeah.
And then Sam was like heavy eye makeup, like chains.
fake
And I was
septum
like,
piercing.
did I just like completely misread
Yeah.
the situation?
Objectively.
Objectively, exactly.
I felt that way
because-
with the wedding scene. That came out way better because we didn't film it like that.
Right.
We filmed it like one after the other, and
Yeah.
and it's a scene you're not talking in.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And we
you
were
know-
laughing in between those
yeah,
takes
and you
too.
know it's such a big scene, but you can't say anything.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
And we took a photo, like me, Sam, Mike,
Yeah.
and the other person that was testing.
Yeah.
And
for
I showed
Jordan.
my dad,
Yeah.
the other guy that was testing for
Yeah.
Jordan. I showed my dad, and I was like, "Oh, this is like who I tested with today." And he's like, "They do look more like siblings than you guys." So I don't know. I was like,
Not
"Amazing!"
your dad.
Literally, my dad. I was like, "Great." So,
That's funny.
I am going out for the same role as her, so
Yeah.
a little more support.
Yeah.
But it all ended up.
No,
You
but-
guys do look very much alike.
I mean, we do. And I think that you embody Layla so perfectly. I really feel like if I were playing her, I would have to force it a little bit too much. And you just encompass her like perfectly. It's just, yeah. Everybody like just really melts into their characters perfectly. I think by this point they're like, oh, these guys are good at crying. We're gonna make them cry all the time. It's like, no, that's yes, but like we don't want that anymore.
Do either of you have scenes that like when you watch them, you're like, oh, that came out just how I wanted?
No, never.
No.
I'm always unsatisfied with I walk away every time like I hated that. I'm not watching that. I could have done better. Always.
Yeah, I'm definitely super critical because sometimes you think you've done a great job and you look back and you're like, really?
Mhm.
And then
It's-
other times
yeah,
you
that's
think
so
you
true.
just like it's terrible and you watch it and you're like, oh,
Oh,
it's okay.
good.
So at this point, I feel like
Yep.
you just got to do it and hopefully feel good about it and then trust that the people behind the camera
Yeah.
saw something that maybe you didn't see or